We as a culture, and certainly our geographic region here in South Orange County, we are incredibly competitive, so it's easy to get caught up in wins and losses, stats, who's really good or who's maybe struggling or who's bad at what, and so on and so on and so on. But with the spirit of Little League in mind, every year Rancho Niguel celebrates the memory of a former player by the name of Brody Murtaugh. The Brody Murtaugh Award was established as a memoriam of Brody's contribution to Rancho Niguel Little League. Brody loved the game of baseball and displayed a tremendously positive attitude on and off the field. He had a giving spirit and was willing to help with field activities from scorekeeping to cleanup, and he supported his brother and his brother's teammates who continued to play baseball even when Brody was no longer able to play himself due to an ailing heart. For those of you who don't know, Brody had a very serious heart condition. The most memorable and touching characteristic about Brody was that he came down to the fields every night to be with his friends and support the Rancho Niguel community, even as his body made it harder for him to do so. So we honor Brody and his family by presenting him this award in his name to a deserving Rancho Niguel player. There are many players in our league who demonstrate the spirit of Little League and the spirit of Brody, so this decision is tough, which is a good thing for us. This year, however, one person really stood out when we were making our selection. All right. Went phone my page away. This young man always has a smile on his face, regardless of the situation. It doesn't matter if he struck out or made a crucial hit or scored runs for his team. He's a great teammate and a leader among his peers. This young man truly exemplifies teamwork and sportsmanship. He has a pure and passionate love for the game that shines through. When this young man is on the field, you can feel his positive energy and it's contagious to his teammates. You can tell he's just happy to be out there. He sets the example to all other players on how to handle tough situations with courage, determination, and grace. And on top of playing in Rancho Niguel Little League, he also has been generous with his free time, volunteering to help with Little League through various tasks that have ranged from assisting in the snack bar and more recently umpiring games for lower divisions. And considering that most of our youth's free time these days seems to be gobbled up by Fortnite, the fact that he's given his free time to something as thankless as umpiring really says a lot. I've had the joy and honor of both managing this young man as one of my players and also against him as a competitor, and he's equally gracious in both. The final comment that I'll make about this year's winner is probably the strongest, and it's shared by many of us who know him, and that's the following. Whenever I've seen my own kids frustrated with a call or a play or on his own performance, I've asked him to handle it like Jack. And that I think that says it all. So without further ado, it is my privilege to present the 2018 Brody Murtaugh Award to Jack Anthony of the Intermediate Padres. Jack Anthony. Thank you. All right, I'm going to turn it over to the commissioner, Ron Desormier. We'll get through these intermediate.